What is up, guys? This is Ahad Naiman from Smartphone 101, and today I'm gonna have a look at the amazingly inexpensive Motorola Moto E, which is available in the Indian market for a price of rupees 6999 or $129 off contract or 89 euros. Now, the box in which the Moto E comes packed is of a very simple and minimalistic sort. A few specifications are mentioned behind, but we'll be having a look at them later on. You can also see that there are stock Google apps preloaded on this device. So, let's straight away dig in and let's see what's in the box. Now, the Moto E is available in two variants globally, the black and the white. I have the black variant here with me. Besides this, there are a number of shells available for Moto E, which I reckon can be purchased from the Motorola store anywhere in the city. Now, just like the device itself, the shells also are fairly inexpensive and come at a real cheap price. Now, digging into the box, the first thing we find is the device itself, but I'll just keep it aside for the time being and go further in and see what else is there in the box. So you do get a hands-free set, at least in the Indian version, which is nice and also not nice because personally I'm just used to the in-ear type earphones, since such ones just tend to fall off from my ears, which is really annoying. You also do get a wall charger, which is not a USB cable. So basically this charger is just fixed and you do not get a USB cable used for data syncing separately, which is just weird. Digging in further, you also do get several documentations in various languages. Well, to be precise, two. That is English and Hindi. So I guess depending in whichever country you are, you should also be getting the localized documents as well as the standard English ones, which is pretty cool. This device runs on Qualcomm Snapdragon 200 CPU, which is a dual-core CPU clocked at 1.2 GHz, and also has a Reno 302 GPU. This device also sports a 4.3-inch screen at 256 pixels per inch pixel density and also has Corning Gorilla Glass 3. It has 1 GB of RAM in it as well as 4 GB of storage, which can be expanded by 32 GB with the help of a micro SD card. The overall curved design originally seen in the Moto X is seen on this device as well. Only this time round, it's smaller. It's a fairly thick device coming at about 12 mm. Up front is the 4.3-inch screen, a size which many of us might not consider as it is no longer preferred by many. On the very bottom of the device is a micro USB charging as well as data syncing port. On the top of the device is the 3.5mm headphone jack along with a secondary noise cancelling microphone. The volume rockers and the power button are located on the left side of the device, which, despite being very easy to reach, require that extra bit of efforts to use them, and they also feel as if they are squished. On the back is the 5-megapixel camera along with the Motorola logo, which is something similar to the ones in the Moto G and X. There is that slight depression at the logo where you can place your thumb, and that's also how you remove the back panel of the device. Once you have managed to pull the panel off, which does take some time to figure out, you can see the battery, the two SIM card slots, as well as the micro SD card slot through which you can expand the storage by 32 gigs. Once you have managed to power on the device, the first thing you find is the main screen of the device itself. It runs on stock Android. Well, let me change the wallpaper first because personally I do not like that wallpaper. Bam, now that looks like a brilliant wallpaper, a dedicated Moto E wallpaper. So yes, like I was saying, this device runs on stock Android and that can be noticed by the look of the device. So yes, if you do, just head on to the settings and jump into the about device, you can see that the device is running on KitKat out of the box. It did also get an update lately, so yes, it is running the latest version of Android at the moment, which is Android 4.4.4. Now, having a look at the app drawer, you can actually see that there are a few preloaded apps on this device, which mainly comprise of the Google apps and the Motorola apps. Besides that, I can see only one additional app, which is the Quick Office, which I wouldn't really complain having because I would generally download a third-party apps to manage my documents and presentations. So yes, otherwise, other than that app, there is no other bloatware as such, so that is very cool. You also do get Motorola apps like the Moto Alert, which is a very helpful app especially for ladies in a country like India. It is basically an added security, so it alerts your dear ones your location and you can send them your location via a text message, which is really great especially in a country like India where security is a very major issue. You also do get another app by Motorola called the Moto Assist, which basically helps you make reminders and perform certain actions during a particular time. So it silences your phone during a meeting or when you're sleeping. So basically you can set it up as per your requirements and have only people important to you make you a call, and it also does a lot of other stuff. So yes, that is also a great addition to the device. You also do get other Motorola apps like the Motorola Migrate, which is also another app by Motorola, and it helps you migrate from your previous device, which may be an Android or an iPhone or even another device which is maybe Windows or anything of that sort. So yes, that is also a great addition to the device because generally we do tend to download a third-party app for performing such an action. You also get FM radio pre-built, so you can search frequencies once you have plugged in your headphones. And this app can actually be very helpful, especially in a country like India, because a lot of people tend to listen to music through FM radio. So yes, that's about it. There are no other preloaded apps other than the Google apps on this device, which is very cool. And the display itself of the device is actually a very vivid display, despite it not being an HD display or a full HD display. And obviously that cannot be noticed through the video because of my terrible camera, but yes, it is actually a fantastic display. I'm actually very surprised of the display in this device. So yes, that's about it. So that's about it, guys. This is Ahad Naiman from Smartphone 101, and if you did really like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel. That's a thumbs up, by the way. And yes, I know this is not the first review of this particular device, but I do promise to make a hell lot of videos in the near future. So yes, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll meet you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.